career, but even I saw you on Saturday, and you're no longer just doing
One-liners. I'm no longer just doing one-liners because I think people get tired of the
monotony.
monotony, and they know they're already like, he's gonna break it down like this, break it down like this. So I try and change it up for them. I give them, and also want to say more. And with one-liners, you can't really say
Yeah.
much.
But so
don't
you
get to
started
say
out
much.
with one-liners, so
Yeah.
that's kind of how you became known. And was that like because word economy is obviously important to you? So was that why you went down that route?
I went down that route because it was so much easier being deadpan than showing yourself.
Yeah, I think some other people might agree with you there. It's a bit of a cop out at times.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely a cop out where I used it because I knew I didn't have to be anything but just those jokes.
Yeah, I mean, that is the thing of the one-liner and the punny guys and stuff like that, is that they all do deadpan essentially.
Yeah.
Like, whereas Jimmy Carr actually has evolved it a lot more. He's kind of got a lot more character to what he does when it comes to the one-liner stuff. I don't know why I went there, but he's kind of, in my mind, like the main one-liner guy. Like,
Yeah, I think right now Jim is like the biggest.
yeah,
I think one-liner comedy is even,
it's not really a thing.
it's not a thing. It's
But
not
in
a thing.
South Africa, it's a bit of a thing. You've got like Kobus, you've got Yassine Barnes, you've got Cams Govender. Like, there's a few cats.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a thing in the world. I don't think there's a comedian that's like famous for being,
Yeah.
like Kevin Hart famous. I don't
No,
think
but I
one-liner
mean-
could ever.
You had Mitch Hedberg. I guess they always become like the
They culty famous.
yeah.
They're more cult like.
I mean, even Stephen Wright had a lot of one-liners.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So they do kind of get that.
They
cult
are
status.
famous, but they're like.
And it's because the
bubbling under.
writing's so good. Like
Yeah.
that's why like people like revere one-liner comedians, I guess, because they say like these truths about life in like
Yeah,
these
in these small
succinct
little-
ways
Yeah.
that stick in your mind.
I think one-liner comedy is very niche. That's the thing. That's also why I kind of
Veered out from it.
veered out from it because I realized it's like very niche. And in South Africa, there's no niche market. There's no niche market. There's either just mainstream or not mainstream.
But you're still not mainstream. Like you're still your own style. You're not like a traditional comic in my mind. Like you've got your own.
Yeah,
demeanor
I've got
and
my
pace
own
and
my own
style.
vibe. Yeah, but I also my one-liners, they don't come from like a place like Jimmy Carr's one-liners. My one-liners come from an honest place. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I speak about things that I know of and I've seen and I've been through.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool. My mom was even talking to me about your set on Saturday afterwards, like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
which was really nice. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you, like, that's why I love taking her to comedy, and that's why I love just in general what comedy can do is like it does give you people your perspective, and like they can then see a different side of the world that they had never even thought about in that way, or even know like about
Yeah.
it, you know, like
Yeah. That's what I love. I think that's essentially my favorite stand-up comedians. Comedians with a point of view. I think the best comedians have point of views. And that's what I try and take. I try and take a point of view. The stronger the point of view, the better the joke.
But is it always your point of view, or is it, you know, sometimes do you lie on stage and misrepresent yourself?
Do I lie on stage and
Or
no?
like you definitely lie on stage. You're a comedian.
Yeah.
But how often do you misrepresent like your actual viewpoints on stage?
I think I would misrepresent if I go into some improv, because
Okay.
then my first thought is to be funny and not to be honest.
Okay, but I mean, isn't that the job of a comedian, to be funny?
Yeah, but I can be funny and honest, which I prefer to be.
But do you find your funniness comes from honesty more than anything?
Yeah, the things I talk about on stage right now is exactly how I feel right now about those things, and it's exactly what I'm. Whereas before, I don't think I spoke about. That's why one-liners were not. I think one-liners was me just scraping the surface.
But it's not a bad way to start. It's not a bad way to get your name
Yeah,
out
I
there.
like one-liners. I still have them in my
Yeah,
set. I
you-
still have
of
them
course.
completely. I love them. Yeah, but right now my set reflects how I feel about things right now and how I feel about who I am right now. Yeah, and that's what I want to give.